Welcome, folks, to the Twist News. I'm Erika Gray.
And good evening. I'm Don Pravda.
Don, there's been protests in Israel regarding Netanyahu's government, and he's making some changes. And some people are calling him a dictator. Can you elaborate and let us know what's going on?
There's a lot of commentary from the left in Israel, and by the way, outside of the country. A lot of banter about what will this man do, Bibi Netanyahu, now that he's back in the driver's seat. Now, it has been suggested that he will become a dictator in Israel, in that democracy is ebbing and that a far right-wing group is totally in charge. I differ with this analysis. They have captured political capital because they have won the election. The leftists were defeated. The inevitable conclusion is he also has made an alliance with the ultra-Orthodox parties in Israel. And they have a voice, and they want to retain tradition, and they are also looking for money and expansion. The country is getting more religious Orthodox with each generation. And so I don't feel that there's a danger that the country is being taken over just by a few people. I think democracy is remarkable in Israel. And as the old story goes, Erika, Golda Meir was in a supermarket and people just stopped her in the middle of the aisle as she was shopping and let her know what they think. They didn't agree. But that's in the Talmud. People are always arguing about points in the Talmud. Not everybody agrees. This government has legitimately won the election. And that's just like in any other country. They're going to have more power and more influence. But there's another 21 parties that do exist. And I'm sure they have a lot to say. And you know something? That's all right. That's democracy.
But calling Netanyahu's government a dictatorship?
Rather extreme.
A little extreme, not a little extreme, a lot extreme.
Well, he has opponents. He's been around the block a long time. He's not a stranger to politics in Israel. He has a lot of fans. He has a lot of support. There's a lot of rabbis behind him. The left wing has lost, and they're feeling it right now. They're wondering what is next for them.
So the retaliation is to call Netanyahu's government a dictatorship.
Which, in my opinion, is untrue.
Yes, I don't see it either.
And there's going to be a lot of positions in government that will go to the Likud party, which is normal. We have Republicans and Democrats here. Generally, it's going to people who support the president, his ideology, his bills of those who support him. He's going to reach over to the aisle and support them in elections, and the party raises money. I don't see what is so different about Israel than any other nation, except it's a very extreme situation of just a small country with so many millions of Jewish people surrounded by hundreds of millions of enemies. And
well said. That's actually a really great depiction.
That's what people in Israel wake up to every morning. It's a very serious place, and you feel it inside Israel. It's not a casual place. It's a very dramatic time in history.
Oh, that's an understatement.
That's an understatement.
And especially when it comes to Israel.
That's right.
But I think it's disturbing when you see so much conflict from within. In other words, from within the Jewish group itself, so much differing of opinion.
Yes, Absolutely.
and, calling him a dictator
Well,
because he's trying to make policy or because he's making certain decisions
Right.
to try to streamline the process of the government.
well, the current President Biden, in a debate, called Donald Trump a clown. Donald Trump had his array of arrows sent to Mr. Biden at the time, including wondering, with all his proposals and ideas, he says, "You've been in power for the last 8 years. Why didn't you do all this?" So it's politics. People go back at each other. They parry their remarks. I think this is
Standard politics in Israel right now.
That is our viewpoint.
Okay, well, for more, stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. Any final words, Don? Also, check out our Amazon store. Link below.
Please, and shalom, shalom, shalom. See you soon.